Hey boxing fans, this is the main event tonight here on the 8-Count Boxing Hour, and now heading towards the ring is the man who will be stepping in to face Frankie Archuleta. This is Marcos Badillo. Marcos is a late replacement for Jorge Gaito Reyes, and promoter Lenny Fresquez feels that Badillo may be more dangerous than Jorge Reyes. We're going to find out in a minute. He has a record of 13-9, 5 of those wins by knockout. Just came off of a decision loss to former world champion Agapito Sanchez. So this guy is definitely bad company, and we'll see what Frankie can do tonight here in Las Vegas, New Mexico. And now the crowd starts to heat up as Frankie, he'll be behind you. Stand up. You can stand up if you want. And here he comes now, Frankie Archuleta. Big ovation for him. Northern New Mexico's favorite son, the only undefeated world-ranked boxer in the state of New Mexico at this time. He has made no bones about it. He'll be glad to step into the ring with Danny Romero anytime, any place. He has been offered a possible title fight with Carlos Navarro, the undefeated champion out of Los Angeles, California. And now stepping into the ring, Frankie Archuleta. Frankie with a record of 17-0, 1 draw, 10 of those wins by knockout. Big ovation, and let's go up to ring announcer Pete Campos. So a little bit of a delay as they work on the shoes of Marcos Badillo, and now we're ready for ring announcer Pete Campos.
From Mexico City, Mexico, with a record of 13-9, 5 KOs, Marcos El Rojo Badillo. In the red corner, Las Vegas, New Mexico.
So ring announcer Pete Campos introduces the two fighters. Referee Merv Nephew. We're just about set for this one. Our main event tonight, scheduled for 10. This is Frankie Archuleta in the blue trunks taking on Marcos Badillo in the black trunks. And here we go, round 1 is underway, scheduled for 10. Dan Cisneros at ringside. You're watching the 8-Count Boxing Hour here on Community Cable Channel 27, only in Albuquerque. We're in Las Vegas, New Mexico tonight, Robertson High School, Mar Gymnasium. Frankie Archuleta, the unbeaten junior featherweight out of Las Vegas, New Mexico. His opponent, Marcos El Rojo Badillo. And right now, the two right above us Marcos Badillo, as I told you earlier, coming off of a decision loss to former world champion Agapito Sanchez. He looked real impressive in that one. The southpaw out of Mexico City, Mexico, in the black trunks, Marcos Badillo. Frankie now with a sweeping uppercut attempt from the outside. Frankie Archuleta, speed and movement, good power. He's not known as a one-punch knockout artist. More of a Larry Holmes type, mug 'em, get 'em drunk and mug 'em type boxer. Frankie undefeated, world ranked. There's a nice body shot as he worked inside now. Comes back with some left hands on the break now. Frankie Archuleta going to get rough here. Frankie, the former two-time WBB champion, that minor title he held. Both times the featherweight title and the junior lightweight title. And now a warning goes to Frankie Archuleta for a low shot there. Frankie's attempt for the NABF title against Lewis Wood in this very building, unsuccessful, although he didn't lose. It ended in a draw. Disappointing night for Frankie and his fans, but Frankie's still undefeated and still world ranked. We're just underway with round one here, about midway through the first round. Marcos Badillo with a record of 13-9, 5 wins by knockout, so not reputed to be a big knockout puncher, just a busy fighter, a good sturdy chin, hard worker. He's faced some good opposition, and the promoter of Frankie Archuleta, Lenny Fresquez, believes that this man may be more dangerous than the original opponent, Jorge Gaito Reyes, and Reyes is a pretty good fighter himself. So we'll see what Frankie can do tonight. Now Frankie with some sharp punches, working to the body now. Nice left hand working there for Frankie Archuleta. Frankie getting a little bit anxious to break out onto the world scene in this junior featherweight division. But we're almost at the end of round one. Stick with us. We'll be back with more right after this. We're back to the action now in Las Vegas, New Mexico. Frankie Archuleta in the blue trunks. Marcos Badillo in the black trunks. Marcos coming all the way from Mexico City for this one. Pretty good opening round for Frankie Archuleta. Talked to Melchor Chavez, the trainer of Frankie Archuleta, a little bit earlier, and he said the strategy was definitely to box, not to look for a knockout, but just try to get the victory. Frankie wanted to show his boxing skills. There's a little right hand shot out there by Badillo that touched the chin of Archuleta. Oh, Frankie Archuleta with a big uppercut, just missing. Marcos Badillo, a southpaw, but he's known to switch up, and he'll go back and forth a little bit, southpaw to right hand. Try to confuse Frankie Archuleta. Well, of course, Frankie is, oh, he just misses with that. He likes that uppercut. He's just missing with it. If he zeroes in on it, it could be a short night for Marcos Badillo. Frankie's been in with some different styles in his opposition, and that's been good. He's been brought along well. Of course, the roughhousing Lewis Wood in that NABF title fight. And he has also fought stick and move boxers like Mac McClin, so Frankie, pretty good on the job training for Frank Archuleta. So glad you're joining us here tonight on the 8-Count Boxing Hour. Dan Cisneros bringing you the action here on Channel 27. We really appreciate you tuning in. It's a good one. You're looking at a future star possibly on the world boxing scene. That's Frankie Archuleta. Frankie fighting in the junior featherweight division. Probably will end up in the featherweight division. going up now for Frankie Archuleta here in Las Vegas. There's a right hand by Archuleta now. Oh, and there's an uppercut by Frankie Archuleta. Badillo got brave, tried to charge in. Frankie stepped back, shot the uppercut, and scored with it. And Badillo now slips a left hand in there to the chest of Frankie. And here comes Badillo charging in now. Frankie Archuleta in the blue trunks, currently world rated, number 12 by the WBC, number 12 by the WBA, and 13 in the world by the IBF. We'll be back with more after this. Stay tuned for round 3. The campus of Robertson High here in Las Vegas, New Mexico. Marcos Badillo and Frankie Archuleta in our main event here, scheduled for 10. The judges for tonight's bout: Bill Gant, Jim Ash, and Jim Bagshaw. The referee is Merv Nephew, all out of Albuquerque, New Mexico. World rated Frankie Archuleta in action here in our main event. Frankie's still considered maybe the best kept secret in New Mexico. He's the only unbeaten of the world ranked fighters in New Mexico. Oh, there's a sneaky little right hand as Frankie stepped into it. Badillo, the southpaw, has that right jab real close to Frankie. See if Archuleta will keep his left foot outside of the right foot of his opponent, Marcos Badillo. And there you saw, and Frankie stepped on the foot of Badillo as he stepped in. Always hard to fight a southpaw. Frankie's got to find the right angles. Last time out, Frankie's Archuleta with a revancha, revenge victory, you might say, although he won the first meeting also, defeating Ivan Salazar. And that fight taking place up in Taos, New Mexico. Frankie moving around the ring, using the whole ring. This is a very small ring here in Las Vegas, New Mexico, maybe to the advantage of Marcos Badillo. But Frankie using every inch of the territory here in this small ring. Badillo now with a nice little left hand to the body of Archuleta. Oh, Frankie with a nice uppercut. Badillo leaned in, he got clipped on the chin. Started to kind of buckle, but he stayed up. But he definitely got caught with that uppercut on the way in. He was leaning in, and Frankie has that trademark punch, that big uppercut. And now Badillo kind of falling back against the ropes. The crowd wants Frankie to press it, but Frank Archuleta content just to box. Not going to do anything crazy here. He's got the world rankings. He's in the top 15 of all the world governing bodies and will do nothing to jeopardize that. Oh, and Badillo tried to sneak in the left, and Frankie just outspeeds him with the counter shot. Some nice work with the hands. Oh, and a straight right. Oh, another big right hand by Frankie Archuleta. As he shook Badillo's world with that combination, a big right hand to the chin. With 10 seconds to go in this round, Frankie Archuleta so far looking mighty sharp. Don't go away, we got more boxing action coming back in just a second. All right, round 3 underway here in Las Vegas. Frankie Archuleta with a real nice round 2. Oh, a low shot by Badillo. And Archuleta stung him, and now Badillo will get warned by referee Merv Nephew. And we'll take a little time here for Archuleta to recover from that low shot. He says he's all right. Says he's all right. Merv Nephew giving him a chance to recover. Definitely a low shot landed by Marcos Badillo. This Badillo is a tough customer, though. He's the guy's gone 10 rounds with both Agapito Sanchez and David Toledo in his last 2 fights. Oh, and here we go with a nice exchange now. Oh, and Badillo missing badly, goes off balance. Frankie tries to make him pay, just grazes him with that left hand. Badillo now again trying to sneak in the straight left. Frankie was ready for it. Archuleta looks like he's hitting a little harder tonight than usual. Good sharp punching by Frankie Archuleta in the blue trunks. And Badillo now lunging in, throws the left hand to the body. Marcos Badillo with some nice left hands to the body. There's a left hand that connects to the chest of Frankie snuck in a quick right hand. Here comes Badillo ducking his head. Oh, and some kidney shots now landed by Marcos Badillo. Couple of shots to the kidney. This one's starting to get a little rough here. Frankie's been there before with Louis Wood and Ivan Salazar. He knows all about these rough fights. So this one, referee Merv Nephew, always involved in the crazy fights. He just always seems to draw the rough ones. Again, Badillo just lunging in with the left, not connecting on Frankie. Archuleta now just kind of probing with that left hand. Oh, Badillo lunges in with the left hand, blocked by Archuleta. Frankie, you can see him just kind of thinking, and they're trying to set something up here for Marcos Badillo. There's the left hand to the body by Badillo. Frankie trying to set up the counter shot here as the crowd starts to chant again for Frankie. Very popular young fighter, Frankie Archuleta. Was an amateur star, now an unbeaten world-ranked pro. And here we go again. And another low shot. A left hand was a little bit low there by Badillo. Badillo took a warning from referee Merv Nephew for not stopping when he was commanded to break. Southpaw Marcos Badillo in the black trunks. Frankie Archuleta in the blue. Will be back with round 4 right after this. Round 5 underway. Frankie Archuleta in the blue trunks. Marcos Badillo in the black trunks. Dan Cisneros at ringside bringing you the action from Robertson High School here in Las Vegas, New Mexico. Neither fighter has been down. Neither fighter been seriously hurt, although Frankie Archuleta has done some nice work with his speedy shots, keeping Marcos Badillo off balance. Badillo taking a few warnings for low shots. And there's Frankie now kind of walking in with that left hand. Oh, some nice work, a nice left hand to the body now by Archuleta. Badillo is definitely a very sturdy boxer, hard to beat. World champion Carlos Navarro did stop Badillo in the 3rd round in their meeting. Archuleta now working in and out. Steps back, a left hand to the body by Badillo. That's been about his most effective punch, has been the left to the body. Frankie now moving around the ring, trying to lead Badillo around like a dog on a leash here and set him up for something. Oh, there's a left hand snuck in by Badillo. And Badillo lunges in and lands a left to the body. Archuleta tries to land a right hand to the body. Badillo covered up well though, had his elbows in nice and tight. You can see Archuleta just kind of measuring with that left hand, not really trying to score with it, just kind of sticking it out there. Badillo lunges in with the left hand, caught on the arm of Frankie Archuleta. Round 5, the pace slowing down just a bit. Oh! Knockdown scored by Frankie Archuleta. Badillo looks okay. He looks pretty clear here. But this knockdown was scored by Frankie here. And now Archuleta moves in a little bit. See if he opens up the offense a little bit here. Badillo tries to answer back here in this 5th round. Badillo now swinging wild and desperate. Frankie again just measuring with the left. Oh, and he set up a nice right hand, did not catch him flush. 10 seconds to go. to the halfway point of this one. Scheduled for 10. We'll be back with round 6 in a great fight. Stay with us. Here scheduled for 10. We head into round 6. Frankie Archuleta with a nice boxing exhibition here against his opponent, Marcos Badillo, El Rojo out of Mexico City, Mexico. Frankie now stepping in with the jab. Badillo tries the left hand to the body, but he landed low again. And that's going to be a point from referee Merv Nephew. So the point deduction for Marcos Badillo. And Merv Nephew making it clear to him, you've got to keep the punches up here. He's been warned several times, and then finally the referee took away the point. So Badillo now is going to have to be careful. Oh, there's a low shot. Immediately after being warned, another point now taken away for low blows. And that one, there was no doubt about it, right square in the center of the target here. Hit the bullseye with that one. And he's going to have to really watch it now because he's getting close to getting disqualified. Oh, Badillo kind of crumbled there, sat on the bottom rope for a second there, just kind of off balance. These two guys are stepping all over each other's feet, the southpaw and the right-hander. Now the two try to exchange there. Badillo snuck in a little shot, not much behind it. Oh, the big left hand by Badillo, partially blocked by Frankie Archuleta. Frank Archuleta in the blue trunks, Marcos Badillo in the black. Badillo now going to war, ducking his head on the inside. Archuleta so far definitely the ringmaster in there. He's the one dictating when the fight will explode. And Badillo tries the left hand, came up real short there, just kind of ducked his head and threw the overhand left. Oh, another low shot. That's it, this fight's over. That's gonna be it. And it's a disqualification for low blows. 2 points taken away, and he ends it with a big shot to the groin. And it's all over. Another victory for Frankie Archuleta. He was in complete control, and Badillo throws away any chance of pulling this one out of the fire, but it looked pretty much academic, Doctor. It looked pretty much academic anyway. Frankie Archuleta in full control, but not a satisfying ending to this one, as Archuleta took a series of wicked shots there in that 6th round. And it's very unfortunate as the crowd starts to file out here, but it will be a victory. It'll go down in the win column for Frankie, not the way he wanted it. But Marcos Badillo came in, couldn't do much, resorted to illegal tactics, and referee Merv Nephew had enough. He wasn't going to let this continue. He had warned him several times, and so that puts an end to our main event here, as it will go down as a disqualification victory for Frank Archuleta. And now with the decision, we'll go up to ring announcer Mr. Pete Campos. I believe, although he will, I guess he'll wait for the official word from the commission. And kind of a disappointed crowd. Nice performance by Frank Archuleta, though. It's a shame it ended this way. So we await for the final word here from the ring announcer, Pete Campos. And there goes Frankie Archuleta. Moves his record up to 18-0, still undefeated, still world ranked. Possible showdown down the road. If he can't get Danny Romero, he says he wants Carlos Navarro. And that would be a good one, a very interesting fight, a big step up in class, but it could happen. Possibly on pay-per-view, so we'll watch for that one. But right now, let's go up to ring announcer Pete Campos.
With 156 in the 6th round, your winner,